Guys, it's time for the actual Bachira dribble move to no, I'm kidding. But it's time. So for some dribble moves. So before this I did some glitchy, the glitchy L2 spam slide kinda, you know what I'm saying, to cook your opponent with flair, Like I said, I don't know the efficiency of that, if it's comp or not. But all I know is it looks funny, looks cool, just to have some more fun. Now, if we're gonna talk about optimal stuff to get past your opponent, I have multiple clips you'll see where I've gotten past people pretty crazily. Y'all don't hit people with some crazy stuff, yeah. It's bad, but you'll see, right? So I say to start it off, you wanna use the speed, the acceleration in decel to your advantage, right? So, like I said, like if you're sprinting, holding L2 automatically like makes you slower, right? So even on a size up, if you don't want to do like some cheesy stuff like the slide, none of that, you could literally just pull up and be in this, and you see how he does like a little shuffle, right? Now you could do that, or you could pull up and like this, boom. You can like boom, slow it down, speed up, slow it. You know what I mean? That decel acceleration, that's a good size up. Now some people are literally just go spamming in circles as fast as they can, or even just run at you and slide. You know what I mean? You never know. But to be ready for that, I say one of the best moves is randomly throwing in an L2 and X, which for play Xbox that'll be LT and A. But the random like change of direction when you do like, you know what I mean? You're running this way. They're flying. I'm telling you, they're flying right over there. I'm serious. That's what I'm saying. Like this is literally like one of the best moves you should have in your arsenal. A random from sprint into a pullback. That is it right there. And also, you want to make sure you're kicking the ball in front of you, because that means like whenever they slide and try to like tackle you, you'll jump right over them. Like it doesn't count as the ball unless they hit the ball, of course. Then the ball's gone. But at least you don't fall. You know what I mean? Like you want to kick this mug whenever you have like space. So say you hit them with the, you want to kick that out, get some space. Obviously, depending on the situation, if there's people nearby, you have to account for all that. You know what I mean? When it comes to this, another thing I would say is for rainbow. You want to rainbow at optimal times. Like you don't want to just throw it out. Like I be seeing people nowadays that just try to hit a quick, oh yeah, rainbow over you, and just try to run past. It's not gonna work nowadays. Like you gotta get creative, especially in higher ranks. Like I'm about to be plat, which I don't know how high that is compared to anybody else. I'm not claiming to be the best dribbler or anything, or best scorer, nothing like that. But I'm just giving tips to help people out. Because I've been seeing too many people just pull up, rainbow, try to get past them. Now sometimes that'll work, but all the time it's not gonna work every time. And so I'd say figure out like say you're running, like I'll show some clips, but say you're running this way, boom, you know what I mean? So like you gotta even if you're like pressing them, you want to the side, you gotta make sure you directionalize your rainbow or use it uniquely to where like you're at the advantage. Say the ball is over there, you're running to the ball, boom, rainbow it off rip. You feel me? That's something you want to do. You know what I mean? When it comes to getting stuff, especially on a free ball like this. If the ball is just out, you want to incorporate this little, whenever you have the little thing where you can move it, you want to incorporate either like a, you know what I mean? Depending on where they are. So if they're coming this way, at the ball, you're coming at the ball. Now you can rainbow that mug right over them because they're coming to try to get the ball. It's close. You know what I mean? So then you'll get that favorable rainbow. That's boom. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say try to do that for rainbow. And another thing, a lot of times I see people do when they're holding L2 and they're just doing this. You know what I mean? Like that's cool in times, but you want to make sure you're using it at the right time. That's why I say off sprint, boom, that quick snatch back. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But just sitting here like trying to like, you're most likely gonna get pulled up on it. It's gonna hit you, and you're on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to make sure you, acceleration accelerate. You know what I mean? And definitely, oh my god, so useful, right? You want to use your speed boost to your advantage. That pace, beating them with pace, you want to hit that a lot of times. Like you want to be able to hit like a boom, pace, I'm gone. You're gone. Like I'm telling you right now, like bro, I'm so serious. You're so gone. Like they're not catching you after that unless they use pace as well. And even so, you're in front of them. You just spam this. They can't really get the ball too much from you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna spam circle, but you're gone. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. You wanna always like use that pace to your advantage. Like even if you rainbow them, sometimes you can combo that into pace. But like I said, just remember that you. Why didn't I say that? But remember that you can lose the ball if you hit it, like, because it's not gonna stick to you. So make sure you're hitting it, correctly and paying attention to where you're hitting it, so that so you keep the ball. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose it. So say you're just running, snatch them, you're gone. You're to the goal. You know what I mean? Or you're wide open or open for a pass and stuff. And obviously with this dribbling stuff, you're learning how to dribble and all this cool stuff. But don't be you're not you're not prime butcher, bro. Please pass the ball. Like people, like that's a problem. People not passing the ball, but also people not using their brains to think of plays. Like play make, like pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can do these, you'll figure out how to do these dribbles. Like it's cool and all, but pass the ball. Like that's one of my favorite things to do is pass the ball, because not that I can't cook them, but I'll cook a couple people and I want to get past my man. But if they compress, I like options. I like scoring. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I want to be like Ren, hit the from half court. Like that mic is not always gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm gonna give you like a couple moves, like maybe you could use, right? A good size up is like speed, accelerate, snatch. That's like a good like left right options. Because once they get used to like your snatch, then they'll start trying to do, like start playing it. But like I'm telling you, some defenders are gonna be patient, so you're gonna have to get really creative. And I've gotten cooked before, trying to do certain moves, but you're gonna get cooked eventually, because they'll press at the right time, they'll wait, and then they'll go at the right time. You know what I mean? Some of the defenders aren't just gonna pull up on you and spam circle trying to get the ball because they're cooked. But even so, with those defenders, if you time it right, like say they think they got you, you're hitting this or something, boom, rainbow. They've already pressed, you're past them. You got to think like that. Like you got to boom, beat them with pace, because you can beat a lot of people with pace. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying. Like you can beat a lot of people with pace, but you definitely want to start hitting. You got to size them up and think about strategically what you could do. You know what I mean? Like especially if you're pace up, because especially if you hit this. The ball is out, they could possibly get it, but it's also good, like I said, off of the loose ball, if you hit pull up, y'all both trying to get the ball, boom, snatch it past them. You know what I mean? Like you're open for a shot, pat. Like that's what you want to do. And one of the common mistakes that I've seen, like with stuff like this, is a lot of the times. I mean, you get two when you do this. You get two dribbles. And sometimes some people, they'll do both of them, which is fine. But that's this little stun window where you're stopped. If you don't catch them off of the snatch, like you're practically a sitting duck. Like you're just gonna get hit stick. You're getting hit stick. Ref is not gonna say a thing. Like ref is blind. So you definitely want to like make sure when you're doing like the dribble. I mean, the two is fun. Like I wish you could roulette like without having to, But maybe I'll find some, more some more ways to like add in the roulette, because the roulette is tough. Like roulette is hard, but it doesn't really give you much space. But I don't see a reason to go forward nowadays. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody's found like going forward is actually comp. I don't know. But I want to be able to use roulette. So obviously maybe like off a snatch. You know what I mean? Maybe off a snatch, you hit a roulette. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just so slow. Like, I wish it, like, kicked the ball out. Maybe a roulette plus a, like, kick out. I don't know. So if you guys want to see a scoring break, like a scoring thing to help you score better. Now, obviously, I'm not the best shot. My scoring, my shots aren't that crazy. But I have some tips on some things that people should be doing more when it comes to scoring, because man, it's a game changer. Like it's actually game breaking. Like you will actually like get better at it. Now obviously I haven't seen what the crazy people in elite rank or anything you're doing, so don't try to don't be like, bro, what are you doing, this is not, I still have ways to go to learn. I still have to learn new things, gotta learn text, gotta thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all later.